Well, good morning, friends and family. Getting dropped off here at Elk Garden Trailhead, and Brother John is right here. Just dropped me off. And yesterday I went from here south over the mountain, and today I'm going northbound.
Over the mountains.
Over the mountains, and quite a few of them today. So it's time is 7:06. So I expect about a 8 to 9 hour day. Heading that way. Expecting a lot of rain today, so as rain comes I'll gear up and put raincoats on and stuff like that and try to stay dry or protected. All right, come along. So, white blazed Appalachian Trail, horses prohibited on it. Got a sign over there, Appalachian Trail. There's a marker there. There's a marker up there. All right, so here's some signs, and gonna into Grayson Highlands today. Gonna see some horses or ponies. So here's just an early morning view. That's the hill I went over yesterday. A little cool out, so I'm kind of bundled up. So heading this way. Gonna see some sights on the trail today that seen a lot of other people's videos, and I think I'm supposed to pass the 500 mile mark today as well. So that'll be exciting. Then in a couple of days I'll pass the quarter mile point on the trail. All right, don't I look a sight? Oh well, hiker trash, is that what they call us? Yeah, we dress all kinds of which ways, and whatever works for you. All right, going down there before I start climbing up there. There's a bench if you want to sit and look at the scenery. Yeah, I don't have time to look. Not now. Trying to get as much distance in as I can before the rain comes. Almost missed the sign. The trail goes that way, but I happened to glance up and see a blue blaze. So it says Virginia 603, 4 miles that way. Well, that'd be sweet. But I think I got about another 15 miles to go this way to reach it. Such is life. So here's this tree growing right on top of this rock. So I came out in the open here. Looks like there's a lot of paths or trails crisscrossing through out here. Not sure what this is, but okay, you see what I see? Young pony. That may be Mama right there. I just passed a guy, said there's 3 of them up here, but I only see the 2. Okay, different angle. There's Mama and there's the baby. Oops. And there's another one behind the baby. All right, for those that like little streams and rivers, Just a stream just kind of flows and meanders on down. So here's another view. Well, here we are at the Thomas Knob Shelter. It's a double-decker. I think it holds about 12 people, something like that. I've seen it on a lot of videos, but it looks like the roof needs some work. It looks like it's sagging on one side. Anyhow, I got miles to go yet. All right, just walking through this area. I thought I'd let you come along as I walk. It's getting kind of breezy out. I'm gonna have to layer up. Not sure the temperature's warmed up any. Last time I checked, it was 43. Somebody's tent's there. There's a bear box for Thomas Knob Shelter. Seen a lot of makeshift campsites back under those trees up in before and after Thomas Knob Shelter. Two deer just standing there looking at me. I didn't see them when I come up. They jumped and they stopped. I guess they're not too worried about me. Well, look what I just seen. 500. 500 miles on the AT. All right. Not quite a quarter of the way done. We'll be there in a couple of days for that. All right, it's a good milestone. Who'd have thunk it? So I've seen 3 ponies, a couple deer. Should be seeing some more ponies today. I don't know if I'm in the Grayson Highlands yet or will be soon, but that is typically where you see a lot of them. All right. I see some fence work down here coming up. Maybe there's something going on here. We'll see. All right, sign here. Day hikers to Grayson Highlands State Park. Follow Appalachian Trail, white blazes. So I guess once I pass through this fence here, I'm in Grayson Highlands. Well, here's an official one, I guess. 500 miles. Just passed a couple of hikers. They were out here for overnight, and they said, "Gets real rocky down here," and then all of a sudden you bust out and there's ponies all over the place, or something like that. So we'll see what we got. All right, there's Appalachian Trail north that way, Grayson Highlands State Park that way. No horses on Appalachian Trail. Appalachian Trail south, Mount Rogers 2 miles that way. Huh. I guess one of Mount Rogers and didn't realize it. All right, white blazes are that way. Got kind of breezy and the temperature dropped a bit, so I had to layer up. Just came out and got this rocky area to go across. I see a blaze up there, so that's where we're headed. Okay, so just came out here. Let's see, this may be a better pathway up here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, ponies. Another one over there. Couple more right there. Nice, 4 of them. All right. Gotta keep going. Just a quick look around. I just came down from that rocky area up there. You can see the blazes there.
There's a bunch of ponies once you get in there.
Oh, okay. Okay. So these two ladies just referred to as the Fat Man Squeeze. Okay. That's not the squeeze that I've seen on other videos, but it is blazed, so this is part of the trail. Now I got to get down. So I didn't catch this at first, and I walked past it, around it. Okay. That was fairly easy. For reference, I just came through that Fat Man Squeeze video. Came up a little bit and seen this. The lady I'd passed. So once you go through the gate, there's lots of ponies. So I'm heading up that way. Rhododendron Gap Trail. Guess that goes that way. So I've been in the Mount Rogers National Recreation Area, not Grayson Highlands. So this I'm guessing it's Grayson Highlands. Bearware. Okay, there's the sign. Welcome to Grayson Highlands State Park. All the stuff you need to know. Well, there's another pony, but he's kind of off at a distance. Now here's an interesting signpost. Appalachian Trail either way, Horse Trail that way. Overnight campers, Wise Trail, 18 northbound, 1.9 miles that way. Rhododendron Trail, somewhere. Okay. White Blaze is that way. Just stopping for a view up here. Well, the sign says no tent camping in the Wise Shelter area. So there's the Wise Shelter back right there. And welcome to Wilburn Ridge. And it started raining, so I got my rain gear on, got my umbrella up, and I got 8 miles to go. Let's see if I can stay dry. Well, I'm not sure what that shelter was back there, but I'm guessing this is the Wise Shelter. Sounds like somebody's in there. I'll stop in and say hi. Wilson Creek Trail, Grayson Highlands, quarter-mile state park that way. Appalachian Trail, scales that way. Huh. 2 ways to get to the scales, I guess. Oh, this looks like fun. Appalachian Trail, Old Orchard Shelter, 2 miles. Scales, 1.5 miles back. I passed that back there, but it was raining and blowing and miserable, and I didn't feel like getting scales out. I mean, the camera out, sorry. But went in there, had a privy pit toilet. So I went in there, used that, and then headed back out. And as soon as it hit me, it's like, the wind hit me, like, oh, I got to change something. So I turned around, went back in there. Unfortunately, I had taken my fleece hoodie off earlier because I got too hot and stuck it inside my backpack. So I took my rain jacket off, and my top shirt was drenching wet, and more than likely my long sleeve t-shirt was too. But so I took the top shirt off, put my fleece hoodie on, over that, over my t-shirt, then put my raincoat back on over that, and that's provided me with plenty of warmth. Even though it's probably not dry under there, it feels good. And then I put my my glove insulators back on under my rainproof mitts, which I don't know how rainproof they are. They felt awful wet inside there. But the insulators now make it feel drier and warmer. So anyhow, I took my umbrella down because right now it's not raining. So this is Old Orchard Shelter, log cabin kind of isk. Got a lot of holes in it. I don't know if I'd recommend staying here in a windstorm or a rainstorm, but I guess it would suffice if it was necessary. But it is a nice open area. A lot of tent sites down there. Water down there. So, big fire pit. Yeah. But I'm not staying here. Oh, there's a bear box down there. I'm going to head on down. These are bright green colored plants. Don't know what they are, but there seem to be quite a bit of them around here. Well, here's a sign just before I finish, because there is the road. The parking lot. I see a Jeep. I don't see Brother John. Well, hopefully he gets here soon. I'm stopping for the day right here. All right, 17 point something miles. And tomorrow I'll get to climb up over that. There's a bridge across there. Fox Creek Bridge. So, tomorrow. Guess who just pulled in? I just turned the other clip off just a second ago. He's here.